Hello and welcome in, ladies and gentlemen, to the New Super Mario Bros. Summer Tournament 2022. Today we have Yiply versus J-Dude, and this is going to be quite an exciting race, I think. Yiply is currently 5th on the leaderboard, and J-Dude is currently 4th on the leaderboard, so pretty close. My name is Doomspell, and I'm here joined by
Kian. Yeah, it's gonna be a nice match, I think. So.
And we're just waiting for runners to start here now. You can see J-Dude is just practicing the last level in the game, and Yiply is waiting on his home screen. What are your predictions then, Kian?
Honestly, I don't know because, well, as you said, they're 4th and 5th on the leaderboard, so it could go anyway because they're just really close together. So yeah, can't really predict anything.
Alright, and we should be starting any moment now.
Yeah, I think Jay has failed the last level, so he'll quit that game and get ready to start a new one.
In the meantime, I'm just going to talk about some common strategies that we might see. So, in case you're not familiar with this game, one of the common things to do is to get the shell in the second level. In fact, you have to in this speedrun, or you probably wouldn't be very quick. And that shell will allow you to get to World 5. From the World 5, you'll get to World 8, and then in World 8, you finish the game. Now, that's pretty simple guide, but it's not so simple to actually do it, as you may see later on when we get to the race. There's quite a few tricky things. Some things are actually frame perfect, and mostly we'll see that in World 8, I think. Recently, during the year, in the last few months, there have been developments in the game and the speedrunning community. So we have discovered a new method of skipping part of a level later on in World 8, which, as I said again, we'll get there soon enough. And I believe both runners are almost ready here, so pretty exciting. Now we're getting news that Jay is having a few technical issues right now. That's absolutely no problem. We'll be starting in no time, I'm sure.
Well, in the meantime, I could ask you, who do you think will win?
Well, that's a tough one because I believe Jay performed incredibly well in the last tournament. If I remember correctly, he won, but I might not be remembering correctly.
Yeah, I didn't really remember any that much.
That was a long time ago. That was a year ago. We forgot that. But Yiply has been doing really well lately as well, I think. And Jay, I haven't seen much of Jay in recent times, to be honest.
Yeah,
Hard to say.
I think Jay was quite fast with shell routes, but lately things have changed, like you said, and there's a new way of being fast at the end of the run, and that includes different route or strat than what Jay was said to be better at than most others.
Yeah, absolutely. He was really good. I believe he
Yeah.
got. I believe he got Q warp 3 times in a row last summer.
Oh, that's pretty impressive. So. I think they're asking for a countdown.
Okay. Well, in that case, on your marks, get set, go. Glitchman can do it, okay. Yeah, someone must count them down in a Discord chat or in the Twitch chat, so that everybody is synced up. Unfortunately, when you're watching a live stream, you might not always be synced.
They might not be perfectly synced, but they're running with their own timers, so it
Yeah,
will
so
be fair
we'll still be able to
anyway.
tell if you won.
Yeah.
Luigi.
Oh, and I think they've begun.
Yeah.
Alright, so
Yiply
there's
is
about 40 seconds
is-
before
yeah.
the first level actually begins, so this may be my least favorite game intro of all time, because I have seen it so many times now, and I have endured it far too long.
Yeah, and every time you fail a run, you have to watch the whole thing again, and just sucks.
I'm sure these guys are no strangers to that. They must have hundreds upon hundreds of runs. But here we go. Yiply, about to start off here on the first level. He's playing as Luigi, and J-Dude prefers to play as Mario.
Ooh.
Now, that's interesting, because most speedrunners prefer to play as Luigi.
Yeah. And you might ask, is there any difference between the two? But there isn't really a difference except from them looking different. Like, there's no different in hitbox or anything. Just
At
aesthetic.
least not in this game. In some of the
Not
older
in this
games, I
game.
think Luigi was a better jumper or something.
Yeah, I think. Yeah, in some other games, other characters have certain things they do better, or yeah,
Here I go.
bit different. But not in this game.
And here in the second level, as you just saw, they got the blue shell. Now, you need to get this blue shell in order to get through to World 5 using the secret exit in one tower. But you might not always get this shell on this level, which is why they used a manipulation to manipulate the RNG of the game, the random number generator, to guarantee that they get this shell, which I think is pretty neat, because I never figured it out myself.
Yeah. Yeah, also, even in the manipulation, there has been quite some big things changing lately with new types of manipulations coming out. And well, I think it's easier to remind yourself of what you should be doing to get the shell.
Yeah. Certain inputs make a difference to the shell. Oh no, Yiply didn't get the good start there, but as you can see, Jeju did. Now that saves Jeju the whole cycle here, so he doesn't have to wait quite as long.
Yeah, that could be the difference to win the race at this level.
Honestly, it could be, yeah. This is a very high level race. Oh, but Jeju doesn't get his QSG there. He's still ahead though.
He is ahead. But
Oh no, J-Dude. Oh, the nerves must be getting to them now.
Yeah, he did lose almost all of his progress he made.
Nice.
He's still just barely ahead though. So far, everything's looking okay though. That's good.
Yeah.
Nobody has died. That could have easily happened in one tower there with the jump right at the start, actually.
Yeah, it can be quite tight, yeah. I've tried the fastest cycle a few times and I didn't get it to work. I died every time.
And we are now on to World 5 here.
Yeah.
So, World 5, in here, you'll see that they do a lot of jumping. Now, normally, when you're in a blue shell in this game, and you sprint, you'll go into the shell as you see Yiply just did. Now, when you're in the shell, you're only 80% of your normal speed, which is obviously not good for a speed run. Now, there's two ways to overcome this. Either you unmorph, so come out of the shell by jumping at the right time, or you do a trick called QSG, quick slide glitch. We've already seen them using QSG in 1-2. However, here in this level, it was easier to just do good jumps, and that is what we've just seen. Here, you'll actually see them using QSG again. Oh, J-Dude picking up a... They both got a blue shell there, but only J-Dude picked it up.
Yeah, I think Yiply actually got one in one tower as well, because
He threw it away
at
there.
the end of the level he intentionally threw it away, yeah.
Is J-Dude going for shell route?
He might be. You never know.
Ooh, that's dangerous.
I mean, if he's better at it, more consistent at it, then he might be better off doing that.
So nice.
Yeah, I wanna see how this turns out. That is very interesting.
Yeah, would be quite interesting to see two different strats used against each other.
Here I go.
And here on 5-3, they're about to attempt to do a glitch that allows them... Oh, J-Dude got it, but not Yiply. That's a massive time save for
Too
J-Dude.
early.
So what happened there is the shell got thrown, the green shell got thrown, and the speed of that shell got added to the player speed when they got into the shell. I believe that's how the glitch works.
Oh, both getting fireworks.
Oh,
They're still equal.
that is absolutely insane. This race is so close. I'm sure they'll be laughing about this.
Yeah.
Here I go.
Ah, but now Yiply is ahead. He must have gotten better RNG with world movement there.
Ooh, mistake by Yiply.
Yeah, that's huge. And the mistake by
And
J-Dude as well.
Yeah. Oh, wow. That was interesting strat by Jay. Now this is one of the few waiting rooms, as you could name them, and usually people just do a little bit of fun
A little bit of
Like-
swag.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think there's only 2 in this speed run, in the 80% run of this game. And they are
think
by
about
far
it.
the most boring.
Yeah.
You know, 5 Ghost House is quite a technical level. There's a lot that
Yeah.
can go wrong, a lot that can be improved upon always, I think.
It's very, very hard level.
Yeah. I mean, my best time is like what Jadu just got, 321.
I actually have no idea what my best times are. I just run the game and look at the final time, that's it. Ooh, Yiply getting pixel stop on the stairs. You lose all momentum if you land right on the edge of a staircase. Or any
That's
block.
quite an unfortunate glitch.
Yeah.
There are, however, things you can do to, again, overcome that. By throwing a fireball, for example, I believe that's one way to do it.
Yeah. Or at least that works on up and down moving platforms, which we will see also in a later level. I think it's basically the same for staircases or edges of blocks. And another thing you could do against that is crouching, which isn't ideal in Shell because then you lose all your speed. But as normal Mario, you can crouch just fine.
Yeah, and so now both runners are in World 8, and they're actually going on to one of the hardest levels, 8-2. This has one of the hardest tricks in the game currently, which you will see in just a second. We call this trick Fast 8 because it makes the level go by faster. We're very creative with our names.
Yeah.
And what you'll see, let's see if Yiply can get it first time. No, he cannot. Now, Jadud is really good at this, I think, so... Wow, okay, Yiply got it, yeah. So, it basically allows you to do a double jump in the air. And Jadud has to give up, oh no.
I think
he
usually
tried
it's
6
best
times.
to... I think it was 5, but usually it's best to give up after 3 times, I think.
Yeah. Both very unfortunate there. But
Yeah.
Yiply goes out ahead.
Yay for me, Luigi.
Oh, that was very close.
Luigi.
Alright, and Yiply is onto 8 Tower 1.
First
What are your
time
thoughts
he
on this?
fight Bowser. Oh, Bowser Jr.
The movement in this level is very precise, and you have to be quite quick on some of these.
Yeah. A lot of places where you could lose Shell, which Shell is very important for the next level. Because it's under the water, and we'll explain it if they are in the next level.
Well, Yiply doesn't get that cycle, but that's okay. Oh, Jade did a very tight jump there. That's impressive.
Yay for me, Luigi.
And there you see Yiply has now finished off Bowser Jr. only for the first time.
Yeah.
Normally you cannot jump on Bowser Jr. like this in this level, but there is another glitch. This game is full of glitches. If you hit the top left of his hitbox, then you effectively jump on him.
Luigi.
I'm
Yeah.
not entirely sure why.
Yeah, I don't know exactly why either, but it's after that there's I think a few frames that you can hit him again. So it's still quite tight with the
It's a
second
lot
and third.
easier if you get him hit once.
Yeah, that definitely.
I think because there's an easy way to time it.
Yeah.
You just do like a full jump and then do a small jump and you'll get it right.
Yeah. And in this level, Shell is really important because, as you can see with Yiply, he's pretty fast in the water. and that's because he has the shell. So I'm not exactly sure if the bubbles even add speed or not.
That's a good question. I don't think
Yeah.
they do.
But with normal Mario without the shell, they do add a lot of speed. Because, well, Shell Mario swims a lot faster than normal Mario, so it's really important you have Shell until this point in the run.
Yes, and you'll see at the end of this level which way Jaded wants to do this. Will he do Flower Root or will he do Shell Root? You'll see Yiply is about to discard of his shell by hitting this flying Koopa, and he's discarded of his shell now, so now he'll be going Flower Root. He'll be using the Flower Power from now on. Jaded, will he keep his shell? He does. Okay, he's going for the Shell Root. That's interesting.
Spicy Noodle said that the bubbles do save a few frames with Shell.
That's good to know.
But it doesn't make that much of a difference. But at this level it might.
As you can see there, Yiply is crouching whenever he lands on those platforms to avoid getting stopped.
Yeah, and Jay is in the shell, so he doesn't have to worry about it.
Yeah, this game is full of fun and weird mechanics. Try it out, guys, if you haven't before. Fun.
Yay for me, Luigi.
It's fun and quite easy to pick up. But still, a lot of interesting tactics if you want to be a lot faster.
Luigi.
Yeah, there's always something to learn until you're the best, and even then, we're still learning things. We've been learning new things for the last few years that we thought we were done with. If that
Now
makes
this
sense.
part where Yiply is can be quite tight as well. He gets
Oh,
it though.
he did it, yes. He's been practicing that before we began here. So
Yeah.
glad to see that he got it. This is quite an easy boss fight. You can literally just jump over him like that.
Yeah.
Yay for me, Luigi.
It does require a little bit of timing though, because if you jump a bit too early or a bit too late, then you'll still end up hitting him. But once you get it once or twice, it's really easy.
Yeah, I think this is definitely the easiest boss fight in the whole game. In the speedrun. In the game, I'm not entirely sure. I
I'd say
think it's
probably
yeah.
in the whole game.
Yeah, it might be equal to the one castle, because it's basically the same but with a normal Bowser.
Does that Bowser fire? Oh, well, fire.
No, I don't think he does.
Oh well, then
And
that's probably equally as easy then, yeah.
Yeah. They do give you a platform, but it spawns behind Mario, so it isn't really that useful if you want to go fast.
Yes, and so now we are onto the second half of World 8. This is what we call the gauntlet of the run.
Yay for me, Luigi.
Oh, J-Dude, losing even more time.
Noodle was too fast with saying that.
Now this is another tricky level in my opinion.
It is can be very tricky. Yeah. Ooh, Yiply messing up a little bit.
Nothing to worry about yet, but
Yeah, it's just
could come into trouble later.
Here we go.
yeah, it's just a few little things that can make the difference.
Well, J-Dude doesn't seem to be having much luck there either, so
For me,
Yeah.
Luigi.
I think he tried to do wall kicks out of there, actually.
Yeah,
Try to do one of the double jumps.
it is a little bit faster if you get it right, but he didn't get it, so
Nice try though.
yeah, definitely. And even still, they're both really fast.
So in this level, you might have just seen Yiply just completely skip those cliff edges and didn't have to hang off them or walk them slowly like you would normally. Now, you just saw two methods of doing it. Oh, Jay. Ooh.
I don't know what he's doing.
I'm not sure what he's doing.
Yeah.
But yeah, there's two methods to do that. There's either shooting fireballs, which there's an animation when you shoot fireballs, and that overrides the animation for you to be affected by the wall edge. I'm not sure how to phrase this, but like it takes priority, and so you just walk on it normally, and you kind of like you can jump if you time it well. Or,
Yeah, I honestly have no idea how it works. I never got it as well, so.
Or you can throw a shell like Jay did because he doesn't have fireballs. And what that will do is it will... Again, the animation overrides it, I believe. Now, I've just completely talked over a very tricky level. Oh, Yiply didn't go for...
We're not going for the new strats, so. But maybe he knows because he has ahead, he can take this risk. Because he will still be ahead.
Maybe he didn't have a spare flower power.
Yeah, I'm not sure.
Yeah, Jay here, you'll see... Oh, no. Oh!
No, I
What?
think... Yeah. That was the old fast strat. And
Okay,
yeah,
that's interesting.
previously it was thought it couldn't be done without the shell, but turns out it could be done. And it's, I believe they say it is easier than with the shell, but Jay was very good at it with the shell, so he's used to that strat, so I think that's why he opted for it this time.
Yeah, I'm seeing a lot of new things here because, like, I've only ever seen the full shell strat, which was like the double frame perfect trick, or I've seen the new strat with the just flower root. So I haven't seen that one before. That's interesting.
Now this is another whole kind of waiting room. This is the second one I think you meant.
I would call this an auto-scroller, but it's not scrolling, so I'll just say it's a boring level.
Yeah, like where Jay do this right now, it's just a bit of waiting, because you can just stand there and it'll come back eventually.
Yeah, Yiply is massively ahead here. He's about to be going into the final level of the game.
Yay for me, Luigi!
Yeah.
Jay yet to fight the boss. And here they're both about to go onto the final level of the game. Now this is, I believe, probably the longest level, apart from the auto-scroller.
Yeah, I think so. They also give you the most time, but that's also because it's the last level, and it's supposed to be very hard. Well,
But of course,
it
this is a
does.
speedrun. These guys know what they're doing. They're gonna do
Yeah.
no time at all. So there you saw Yiply take some damage from the fire. When he takes damage, he's actually invulnerable for a few more seconds, so he can run through a few more flames, and that's just overall faster. And then he takes damage again. But this is all overall faster. And that allows him to run right through him, or right underneath that Mega Thwomp. Yiply being cautious there. He died there during practice, I think. So yeah, this allows for good timings, and because he's small there, I think it makes it easier to get through those platforms.
Yeah,
And this
and this trick Yiply just did is also only possible if you're small, I think. I don't think crouching works because then there's another trick when you crouch off an edge, you fall down faster. So if you are big Mario and try to do that trick while crouching, you will just fall faster and hit the wall. And now this final room is supposed to be a maze, but well, those speedrunners have done it many times, so they know exactly where to go.
I don't think you even need to be a speedrunner to know that one. You just need to play the game once, I think. But yeah, it's supposed to be hard, but it's quite easy. As you see, they do it with no problem at all. And Yiply here, onto the final boss fight now.
With this final trick. Just jump over him.
GG.
It's a GG for Yiply.
Yay for me, Luigi.
Alright, I've increased his score. Hopefully that worked. First time
Yeah,
using
that
controls on this. Nice. And this is actually a best of 3, so...
Okie dokie.
No, it's still best of 1, I think.
Oh, is it?
Yeah, the
My
first two
controls
are.
says best of 3, but okay.
No, it said if it is a best of 3, you should do this. Oh no, it says best of 3, but please, can we get confirmation that it's best of 1? I think it is. So. Yeah, next round is best of 3. This one is still best of 1.
Alright, well, Yiply goes through in the winner's bracket. Jaded must now go through to the lowest bracket. This is double elimination, so he's not out of this yet. Best of luck to him in his next race, or he will be out, unfortunately.
Yeah, it's going to be interesting to see how Jay will do in the losers bracket, because, well, he is one of the best runners, so should be a bit more easy for him, but eventually the top runners that will lose matches in the winners bracket will get to the losers bracket as well. So it will be very interesting.
And yeah, I believe we should probably be signing off now. So yeah, this was an interesting race.
We could do
In conclusion,
interviews if they want to.
in conclusion, this was quite surprising actually. I didn't expect them both to make so many mistakes, but
yeah.
Yeah, are we doing an interview with the winner?
Hello.
Hello, Yiply.
Dude, I was way more nervous than I should have been, dude. My hands, like, I looked like I had Parkinson's. Like, I was it was really interesting. During the first half of the game, like, I was shaking like crazy. It was not healthy, but I don't know, towards the end I got really calm for some reason. Watched it.
That's good. You performed well there. The practice you did paid off, especially in 8 Castle.
Oh yeah, dude. That was what I was most nervous for. I'm just really bad at that. Like, it should not be hard, but yeah, that trick's actually kind of precise. Jay put up a really good, like, I was scared. He made me scared the whole time because he was always like 10 seconds behind. So if I made one like tiny mistake, I was dead.
Yeah, I think in the start Jay was actually ahead by a little bit because of 1 tower.
Yeah, he missed tasks. Like, that was really sad. Good race though. I think that's the.
Yeah, it was fantastic to watch.
I don't know if that's closer than the one between me and Floods, but yeah, that's one of the closer ones so far.
And it was one of the fastest ones until now, I think.
Oh yeah. I think only Josh has got faster times, but both of his races are faster than us, so he's going off.
Yeah.
Right. Well, I believe we should be heading now. So good luck for the next race you're doing, and good luck to Jaded as well.
Thank you.
And hopefully, we'll see you both later on again.
Yes, sir. Thank you guys for the nice commentary, and thank you, Speed Gaming, again.
All right. I've been Doomskull, and I've been joined here by Kian.
Yeah, it was a very nice evening, very nice race.
And thank you for watching, and we will be back sometime in the future. Have a good day.
Yeah.
Bye bye.
See ya.